I can't remember. There's just a few people from the original movie that are back in this one. Things that's wrong with this movie, let's get started. There's so many things wrong with this movie. Why? The first movie wasn't good. I understand that. I mean, I thought it was good, but why did you have to do this? I mean, gosh, I was disappointed sitting in the theater like, can we get to the plot, please? Anytime now. Holy crap, something awesome happened. I mean, it's like you're sitting at a baseball game, right? You're sitting at a baseball game, and your favorite team's, and you're just sitting there, disappointment with your favorite team, like, okay, are you gonna hit the ball yet? Are you gonna hit the ball? Oh my gosh, he hit a home run! Oh, maybe, nope, never mind, nope, it's a foul, nope, yep, okay, yep, we're done, it's over, game over. That's what this movie was, guys. Disappointing. I was going into this movie hyped, and I was disappointed when I got done watching the movie. My nephew liked it because the action was good. I'm not going to disagree with him on that. The action was freaking awesome. The problem is the story is bull crap. Bull crap. Do you have anything to kill me yet? Because I don't want to remember anything of this. Why? Okay, Rock, I realize you're a good actor. You are a good actor. But when it comes to making movies, stop making them all about you. This was supposed to be a good movie. I mean, it's a good movie, but it is boring as crap, guys. I mean, come on. Come on. I honestly, at one point, just wanted to stand up and go. Screw you guys, I'm going home. No, screw you guys, I'm going home. I am going home. I'm gonna go sit down on my couch and eat cheesy poofs and cry why I'm so freaking fat. That is how sad this movie made me. So, let's start from the beginning. It starts with the president talking about how he's going to call the G.I. Joes because something apparently bad happened. We get Duke and Roadblock and some other Joes that I have never heard about. Yeah, like I said, Scarlet did not return in this movie. She is an original G.I. Joe. So is Heavy Duty. He is an original G.I. Joe. Ripcord was not in this movie. I don't know if he's an original G.I. Joe or not.
Even with the shotgun still?
No. Actually, probably yes. And General Hawk was not in this movie. Why did you not bring these characters back? What was so wrong with bringing these characters back? They made the movie because they were original Joes. They were original G.I. Joes. And you bring in these new people and you just get rid of the other cast. What was wrong with them? Okay, so anyway, they get up the G.I. Joes and Duke and Roadblock are talking and there is a couple funny jokes in this. Like they're playing Modern Warfare, they're playing Survival, and Duke's messing around, being all stupid. He's like, "Okay, you're good at combat. Why can't you be good at this?" And he's like, "You know what? Shut up." And then all of a sudden, right when he's getting ready to shoot Rock, the Rock's daughters come in, and they're like all being funny and having a good time with him. And then they leave the room, and Rock's like, "You know, that's not the first time that you've made a woman leave the room." And then Duke says, "Yeah, well, it's not. That's the first time I've made 2 women leave the room." Really? Totally inappropriate. Yeah, I get the joke why it was inappropriate because the girls were little. Ah, pedophilia. So illegal. Anyway, so then after that they're watching the news about how the president's calling the Joes and what and all's happened. And then the Joes get called out. Joes get beat bad. Like, as in, they killed every single G.I. Joe, including Duke. Why? Why are you going to kill off Duke? Why are you going to kill off the leader of the freaking G.I. Joes? What is wrong with you people? You know what I say? You know what I say, you people who made this movie? Screw you guys. I'm going home. I'm going home. Why kill the leader of the G.I. Joes? Why kill Duke? I mean, the actor probably read the script and he's like, okay, yeah. I'll be in your movie. Kill me off. Have fun raping this franchise. I'm done. I can understand why he would want to leave. After he read the script and it just being... I mean, I know that this is G.I. Joe versus Cobra. That's what G.I. Joe is supposed to be. But you don't take out the leader. You don't take out the leader. That's like taking the main manager of a fancy, awesome restaurant. No, wait, let me repeat that. That's like taking an awesome chef who's like the best chef in America, wins the award for best chef in the world, and then all of a sudden his boss he goes to apply for a big fancy job, and even though he's the best chef in the world, he's like, you know what? I don't think you can cook. I'm gonna make you the trash guy. Help! Are you guys high? Why? 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 Okay, so Duke and Rock are talking about like how if he hits the candle, he gets a promotion. If Rock hits the candle, cupcake, candle on fire. Anyway, if Duke hits the candle, Rock stays for the promotion, and if Rock hits it, Duke watches his daughters. And so, of course, you know, Rock makes Duke miss, and then Rock gets like some kind of big machine gun, and then Duke's like, wait, that's not fair. You didn't tell me you were going to be bringing in that big guy. And so Rock says to his daughters, I bought my daughters a karaoke machine. They have no bedtime curfew. You want to bring some earplugs, man. So then after that, things start getting serious, you know. Like how I said before, all the Joes die. Yeah, after they bombed the one land, we got Roadblock left. We got Clint, I think that was his name. Quentin. Flint. And Lady J. Yeah, who was a very hot chick. Oh, heck
sexy.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh,
but
sexy.
She's not Black Widow sexy. She's not Black Widow from Avengers sexy, but she's pretty close. But anyway.
Black Widow wasn't sexy?
Are you kidding me?
I mean, yeah, sure, she was hot, but she wasn't sexy.
Oh, yeah, she's sexy, but we're not going to go into that right now. But anyway, so we have 3 G.I. Joes left. Yeah, 3 G.I. Joes. Why did you leave out not Roadblock, why did you leave out Heavy Duty? Why did you leave out Scarlet? Why did you leave out Ripcord? Why did you leave out a bunch of the Joes and just kill them off? Why could you not get any of the original actors back? I mean, I'm sure after them seeing the abomination of a script you wrote, they'd be like, yeah, you know what, just kill us off, we're done. I can understand. But anyway. My gosh. My frickin' gosh. It's a good thing this isn't drugs. Because if this was drugs, I would be dead by now. That's actually better. Thank you.
What? I never said you could use that.
Dang it, you didn't put any ammo in this? What the heck, man? Okay.
You dropped the mag.
So he's obviously making me wanting to kill myself because this movie made me want to kill myself. It's a good action flick, but there's no story. We don't get nothing explained about how Anna is doing, if she's with the... When I first seen the hot chick, I thought it was Anna. I was like, okay, Anna's obviously Joe. I was wrong. There is nothing about Anna. There is nothing about the love story between her and Duke. That was thrown out the window. So, we get Snake Eye... We get... Snake Eyes being captured after the president says the Joes failed, the Joes were all destroyed. Basically, the president, who is still Zartan, by the way, if you've watched the first movie, yeah, this has spoilers, so you know what? Oh well. So, basically, all the G.I. Joes are dead except Roadblock, Flint, and Lady J. It's the only 3 G.I. Joes. So, they go back to Rock's hometown, make it their pit, and they made a joke saying, this really is a pit, which I thought was hilarious. Then we get some general guy who I honestly thought was like actual Joe, actual G.I. Joe, but I was wrong. I forgot who he played, but it's the guy who played in Die Hard. That guy is a freaking good actor. I would go see this movie again just because of him. And so... After that, we get, what if the president's not really the president? Tev, did you not know that the president was the president?
Whoa!
Oh my gosh!
Whoa!
We gotta call the FBI! We gotta call the FBI! Yes, hello? Yes, did you realize that the president is not the president? Take him out, guys! Take him out! What are we going to do? Oh my gosh, how can you not figure it out? How can you not figure it out? The guy, you cannot, it's not that hard to figure out, guys. He's acting different. They do some analyzations, like how he would do this and have his left thumb over his right thumb, or something like that. But they figured out clues that it's not the real president. Shocker. And so we get Zartan going down to the bunker to talk to the real president about how we get one mention of the nanomite technology, just once, and it's with Zartan. That's it. That's all it is. And like I said, Snake Eyes is captured, and a guy's talking to him about how no one can escape from here, yada yada yada. I really didn't care. And so then he said, "Welcome to hell." And then we get a voice response. You have no idea. I was like, holy crap, did we just hear Snake Eyes? Oh, no, it's Storm Shadow. Yeah, Storm Shadow snuck into the prison.
I figured it out. He did it.
Hey, you know what? Sue me. So, he breaks out. He does this thing like where he makes it look like he's dead. And, shocker, he breaks out, breaks Cobra Commander free. But they don't bring Destro in. Why? In the original G.I. Joe, Destro was Cobra Commander's right-hand man. Why would you take one of the most notorious villains of G.I. Joe, Duke's rival? Why would you take Duke's rival out of G.I. Joe? Why would you take Duke out of G.I. Joe and just make the whole movie about Roadblock?
I get it, because, look, they took out Duke, so what's the point in bringing in his rival?
Because I'll explain to you that later when we talk about it. But they just, why would you kick, why? Oh, we do get an explanation of why he has a different outfit. When Storm Shadow breaks him out of prison, he can't breathe so he puts that mask back on him and he breathes. So we get Cobra Commander's new gimmick, his new outfit. And then Storm Shadow gets his back burned or something, and then Cobra Commander's like, take him to the mountains. I will need him for the war soon. And so, yeah, they're healing up Storm Shadow, and they're training this new chick, this new ninja, Jinx, which in the original G.I. Joe, Snake Eyes had a ninja apprentice named Jinx. He also had a boy one, but I don't remember what his name is. But he's teaching her how to fight, and they're saying how, I need you to bring in Storm Shadow alive so he can tell us how to take down Cobra Commander. That's smart. Yeah, that is smart. And we get like one of the best freaking scenes in the movie where, first of all, we see Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes fighting again, which is freaking awesome. And, he throws shuriken, he blasts, Snake Eyes blasts him with his gun, and then we get like the whole sword fight, and then basically Storm Shadow tackles Snake Eyes out of the window. They're on the rock, and then all of a sudden this girl ninja in a yellow outfit who beats the crap out of the doctor who just saved Storm Shadow knocks Storm Shadow out. They put him in a body bag, and they throw him on a line and send him down the mountain.
They follow him, fight all these red guys.
Fight all these red ninjas, which was pretty freaking awesome. I thought it was awesome as heck.
I know, like they were running on the wall.
They were running on the
running on the wall with the string on the back.
They were running on the mountain.
And then, like, jumping and kicking them and
it was pretty good, and it was pretty funny how every time they came across Snake Eyes, whack, he would just snap their line and they'd be dead. And then we get the whole talk about how Storm Shadow didn't really kill his sensei, how it was Zartan, how Storm Shadow was supposed to be a real G.I. Joe. Okay, here's the thing. Storm Shadow was always with Cobra Commander. Storm Shadow hates Snake Eyes. Storm Shadow would never betray Cobra Commander. Storm Shadow is an allied member of Cobra. Oh, here's another thing. We didn't get Mindbender. Or Mindmender, or whatever his name is. The guy from the first movie, the Doctor, we didn't get him. And I don't know why. Why wouldn't you bring him in this? I mean, I figured this would be a good explanation. Destro hired Mindbender to work on the nanites. So why wouldn't you bring the original scientist back? Oh, actually, no, the original scientist was Cobra Commander, but you get my point. So, yeah, we get this whole plan about how Storm Shadow's allied with G.I. Joe and stuff like that, and how they have to sneak in a big ball party thing where Lady J has to dance with the president and get a flock of his hair. Oh, and that motorcycle exploding scene, that was from a new guy I've never heard of before. His name's Firefly. And what's actually really cool about this guy, is he has like these little tiny bugs that look like fireflies. When they get attached to you, they blow up. And I was thinking it was the nanites, but I was wrong. So we get him, and she dances with the president, gets a lock of his hair, escapes. Roadblock gets his butt kicked by Firefly. Then they go to the guy who the guy in Die Hard plays. And I thought that this guy was actually going to play the G.I. Joe, but I was wrong.
He did.
No, it wasn't G.I. Joe. It wasn't Joe. It was somebody else. It was some colonel guy. I don't know, but it wasn't Joe. I was honestly thinking it was General Hawk, but I was wrong again. So, we get how his whole entire house is loaded with guns. I mean, this makes the Punisher's apartment look like an apartment. But this guy's house, oh my gosh, he has guns behind the cabinets that are behind
the couch,
in the couch, in the fruit, in the cabinets.
Yeah, they had grenades that looked like these little lemons.
It was cool. That was freaking cool.
Awesome.
Snake Eyes in the oven, like Snake Eyes like looking, and he grabs his 2 machine guns, and then what's his face offers Storm Shadow a bunch of all these knives, and he's like, I got my own, I'm good. And so then we get the whole entire thing of like how the president they fire off every warhead and get rid of all the warheads, and how they've got these Cobra satellites up in space, and they fire a missile that's, what they say, faster than a bullet, like it impacts the ground faster than a bullet's fired or something like that, and it packs the ground. It hits the ground so hard, it freaking sinks London. I mean, I was sitting in the movie like, okay, boring. Holy crap, they did something good. And, after that, we get Storm Shadow turning his back on Cobra Commander, and how Cobra Commander wants to be president and stuff like that, and Cobra Commander drops the Cobra flags that we've seen in the movie. And then we get the big battle, and Cobra Commander gets away. Everybody does awesome stuff. The chick was wanting to join the military because she's from a military family, but she wanted to uprank her father. Yeah, and then they had didn't they say that what's-his-face, the guy who I thought was G.I. Joe, had a gun that was actual General Patton's gun, I believe?
Yeah.
They actually had General Patton's gun, and he gives it to Roadblock at the end of the movie, and he says, use this on Cobra Commander. Which was freaking genius, which was pretty good. A good way to end the movie that there's going to be another one. But guys, if you make another one, do it right. Have something. Well, actually, no, they can't do it anymore because they got rid of the original story. But besides the story's a little bit boring. I mean, it's a good action flick. If you just want nothing to do, watch this movie. I give it 3 points, 3 stars, whatever. But that's my thoughts on G.I. Joe Retaliation. It's not that bad, but it's not that good. I recommend the first one, actually. A little bit more over than this one. Bye, guys.